This is how to install the spreader bar on your new ride engine harness. This happens to be the stainless steel sliding rope spreader bar option. You also have the option of an all carbon sliding rope spreader bar or a fixed metal hook. So it's going to come out of the package. Your harness is going to look like this when it comes out of the box, all ready to get set up. First step is to undo the waist belt. You'll notice that the waist belt is actually integrated into the frame of the harness and can be pulled from one side to the other. On the left side of the harness, as you would be wearing it, you're going to pull the waist belt out a little bit. If you want, you can attach it here so that it stays. You'll notice on the waist belt there are 4 fabric loops attached to the waist belt. And on your spreader bar, there are these 2 little tabs. Okay? The spreader bar has 2 different sides to it. One side, the metal comes to a close. The other side, the metal is more open. The closed side is going to go on the left side of the harness. So, the first step, once you have the spreader bar the correct way, is going to be to feed the little tabs through the fabric loops on the waist belt. Start with the one farthest to the left. Feed it through. You want to feed it all the way through so that the tab is tight. Then on the back of the spreader bar, there's another fabric loop. You refeed that through the loop and pull it tight. Then this little tab here goes through the second loop in the waist belt so that it sits flat. And you basically want to do the same thing on the other side. Start with the outside loop, feed it through, and pull it tight. Then the tab goes through the spreader bar. You want to make sure it's all tight, pulled tight, and then finally this little last piece of tab goes through the final loop in the waist belt. Okay, that's step 1. The second step is to attach the closed loop on the spreader bar to the webbing and the plastic tubing on your harness. Again, on the left side, you're going to undo the webbing. This allows you to be able to loosen the loop. From here, you will feed the webbing through the small gap in the closed end of the metal spreader bar. Then you pull that through so that the tubing goes through the hole like that. From there, it's simply a matter of retightening it and tucking in the plastic into the ride engine guard right here. Once you have that, you can redouble back your webbing. Tuck the end into this neoprene section here, and your harness is good to go.